Maximus here. Just thought I'd give you a quick update after my cardio rehab session. I thought I'd go to the legs out actually. So the senior cardio nurse said to me not to go over 14 on the Borg scale, which basically means that I need to be able to hold a semi-level conversation, even if it is a little bit breathless, but not sort of getting one word or two words out. So I went out with Mrs. Maximus last night, and she's a 9.5 minute miler, and she's training for a marathon, and she does slow runs. So I was with her last night. First mile was quite difficult because you're just taking like short steps, and it gets a little bit difficult. But did nearly 3 miles last night, and it was fine. Worked up a little bit of a sweat, but no issues really, other than the legs are aching a little bit, and my right calf seems to be as tight as a bowstring for some reason. And this morning I was going to go and do a park run, despite the beast from the east and the snow and everything else like that, but I couldn't get it parked. So I binned that idea and came home and did a 3.5 mile jog around a little loop I've got around here with a couple of gentle hills in it, and it averaged out a 9.5 minute miling. There's probably a couple of places where I was possibly a little bit too quick, but I put it up on Facebook, and the comments I've had from my mates was going, "Oh, you're bloody mad, what the hell are you doing this for? You should be taking it easy," and everything else like that. Well, some people can, some people can't. I'm one of those people that can't really take it easy. I'm feeling fine. I am trying to stick as close as I can to the cardio nurse's advice, and check my breathing, and I start talking to myself, which if anybody walks past me must think I'm mad, but I talk to myself, and I figure if I can have a conversation out loud, I'm not doing too bad. So by way of, as a comparison, I think it's quite a good way of doing it. So we've binned the heart rate monitor for the time being, we've binned distances, we've kind of binned time. I just kind of pick a route and go, right, let's go around for half an hour and we'll see where we are. I do put Run Keeper on just so I can check to see what I'm doing on the way back, but I was advised that heart rate monitors can give you a bit of a false reading, and if you're trying to train to say 118 or something else like that, which is 75% of my 138, which is what I'm supposed to be maxing at, I might be tempted to kind of push it hard. So I thought that was quite a good scale to work to. But yeah, but I've been getting a lot of stick from a lot of people about it, but I feel fine. The legs hurt a little bit, but that's through 4 weeks of inactivity as much as anything else. And it wasn't actually that bad. A bit snowy out there this morning and a bit chillier than I'd like it to have been, but otherwise all good in the hood, as they say. That's it for the time being. I'm doing a trail run on Monday with Team Caribou. I don't know whether that's showing backwards or forwards to you guys, but anyway, Team Caribou. And I shall stick at the back with some of the slower joggers. There'll be a few hills, that's a 9k, but again, time is irrespective of that, and we'll have a little waltz around that and keep everything going, and we'll see how we go. And I'm hopefully going to bring you some, maybe not live feeds, but some footage from that and see what the other guys there think about it as well. So watch out for that one. Okay guys, enjoy your weekend. It's St. Paddy's Day today, and more importantly, England versus Ireland in the Six Nations. Let's see if we can't get ourselves not thrashed today. Take it easy for now. Cheers then, bye. Morning kids, Rikus here. Bit pissed off this morning, to be quite honest. I was due to go out trail running, and I did promise you a video for a trail run. But I got a PM this morning from the guy that runs the trail running club, saying that he was a bit nervous about me coming out. Did I have a doctor's note to say that I could go running, yada yada. Told him that yes, I did have a doctor's note, and yes, I had been running already this week, and yes, I've been doing quite a lot of swimming as well. So fine, and I promised to take it easy. It was supposed to be a 9k trail. If it had meant walking up the hills, I would have walked up the hills. I was going to work to the Borg scale, which we've discussed before. But they kind of got a bit cold feetish and said, prefer if you just started on a 3 to 5k one with them. Not quite sure what the difference is, other than a few k. to be quite honest, if I was going to be on a short one, I'd probably run it harder than I would do on a longer one, but there you go. So, I was a little bit pissed off about that, to be quite honest, this morning, as I was advised by one of the other guys on cardiac athletes, is that I will come across this, and sure enough I have, people who just don't, just get nervous of people with a heart condition, think we're going to all drop down dead or something, or perhaps they just don't want to give us CPR. I don't know. Anyway, so I was all dressed and ready to rock and roll, so in the end I just ended up going down to the gym and did an actual 10k run on the treadmill, but with a 1k gentle warm up and a 1k gentle warm down, so 12k in all, but 10 meaningful k's on there, which is all good. So at least we've gone and achieved something today. But yeah, it kind of left me in a bit of a quandary, really. It kind of thrown me out of kilter today, and probably not put me in the best of moods. I've got some stuff to do around the house today, so I was probably grump and groan and moan around and bitch and moan a little bit to myself, since there's nobody to bitch and moan about today because everybody else has gone to work. Other than that, everything's good. Felt good on the running machine though. So yeah, so even of the people that aren't athletes, or aren't runners or anything else like that, when you come to doing other things in exercise, no doubt you'll face the same sort of prejudice, I suppose is the best way to describe it, from people going, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, what about this, it's only been 4 weeks since your heart attack. So whether you're an athlete or whether you're not an athlete, some people out there, some of you out there will be quite happy to sit there and put your feet up, cracking. And I'm not going to ever judge you on that if that's what you want to do. Me, I want to get back in the game, and I know my own body and I'll listen to my own body. But there you go. So, there we go. God knows when I'm going to go back out to trail running again, because I can't actually get out with the club in the foreseeable future, because unfortunately I've got to go back to work the day after tomorrow, albeit for only 4 hours, but working, that's nasty business, not going to be used to that. I'm going to call it just attendance as opposed to work. I don't intend to do a lot. So there we go. So DIY, more DIY it is today. Let's see if we can't do a bit of painting and sanding. That'll be exciting, won't it? Hope you're all keeping warm on this lovely chilly morning. I should take the dogs out for a walk a bit later. But in the meantime, I shall bid you a good day, and I'll catch up with you soon. Cheers then, bye. Morning kids, Maximus here. It's been a couple of weeks I think since I blogged, because there's really not been much to say. Anyway, Mole Valley has now got a park run, which is down in Dorking, and it's in the lovely Denby's Wine Estate. So we thought we'd give this a go this morning. Nice little 5k. Of course, I'm not going to race it or anything else like that. That would just be silly. But yeah, we're here. It's a bit of a grey overcast morning. We'll see how it goes. Quite a few people here already. And it's about, I don't know, it's chilly, let's put it that way. Anyway, we'll see how it goes, and I'll get back to you as soon as I've done it. Touch wood, we'll stay alive, hey? That'd be good. Take care, see you later. Girls and boys, that's Maximus 5k, about 29 minutes I think that was, average of 9.5 minute pace, but what a course. 2 big hills right at the start. I don't know where you can sort of see some of that, but that's Denby's Wine Estate in Dorking. No wine here unfortunately at the moment, I don't think there's any wine at the finish either. But yeah, that's a toughy little 5k course, really enjoyed that. I think this might be my regular park run. Now I'm not working shifts, that'll be my Saturday morning sorted out. But yeah, 29 minutes. I came down there thinking I'm well out of kilt with my Borg scale. It's going far too hard in some places, but I was coming down the hill and probably puffing a little bit too much up the hill. But having said that, I feel absolutely awesome at the moment. I feel very good. Sub 30 in those conditions, and it's muddy out there. So good, really pleased with that. And I was going to try and do a video on the way around, but I was well out of the Borg scale and there's no way I would have been able to talk, so it was a bit naughty of me. But hey ho. And I'll catch you later. Cheers guys. I just thought I'd do a quick blog. I haven't really blogged much recently because there's actually not a great deal to say. But today I thought I'd just comment on a couple of things that have been going through my mind. And strangely enough, it's my own mortality. Why, you ask? Well, obviously the other day there was the death of Ray Wilkins, the ex-England captain, aged 61, of a heart attack. And I read in our news forum at work that one of my old colleagues had died at 68. Didn't say what the cause was, but 68, I'd like to think, is no age at all in this day and age. And it kind of got me thinking a little bit, and I've got to say, up until now, I've been mega positive, and I've, without wishing to kind of repeat myself, I never kind of really considered myself to having had a heart attack. You know, it wasn't a cardiac arrest; it was an MI, and I thought I had indigestion. I thought I was going to die or anything else like that. And today I came home, I'm kind of a bit bleh, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for a run. And I haven't done a big run since my heart attack, and I thought, I'm going to go for a 10 miler. I'll keep it easy, but I'll go for 10 miles. And then I thought, you know what, my normal 10 mile route is kind of down trails and things, and if I do that and something happens, and I've always got my phone with me and I've always got my GTN spray with me, but what if something happens? And what if I can't get to my phone? Or if I can get to my phone and dial 999, or 911 if you're in the States, or whatever the Australian version is, and I don't know where I am. What am I going to say? I'm down a trail somewhere. Where are you? I don't know. Can you get an ambulance to me? I don't know. We don't know where you are. And it kind of just made me come home. So it kind of just struck a chord with me. So in the end, I went and did a 2K swim because I thought that was the safer option, other than obviously drowning, but that clearly didn't happen. But yeah, it was just an interesting thought, because up until now I've been mega positive. I go for runs, I come back buoyed up. I went out for a training session with a tri club the other night, which was a pyramid training session, which was a hard session, but well within my Borg scale. I say well within my Borg scale, it was within my Borg scale. And, you know, and I came back buzzing from that. But then today, just, I don't know, it's on a bit of a downer, really. So I'm not wishing to kind of like bring anybody else down with me either. So it's the first time that I've kind of really sort of started thinking, oh, actually, maybe I need to be a little bit careful. So I'm just going to leave you with that. And you'll have your own thoughts on what I'm saying about me, and you'll have your own thoughts about yourself and your own situation. But I just thought I'd bung that one in there for you. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have perked up a bit. And I haven't been sleeping very well either. I don't know whether that's the drugs. Bear in mind I'm off caffeine now as well. So I would have thought that would have been good. So I don't know what that's all about. So I go to bed for 2 hours and then I wake up and then I start overthinking everything, and that's me done. And that's probably not helped my overall demeanour today. What with one thing and another, but there we go. So hopefully tomorrow the sun will be shining again. It's nice to get rid of the poxy weather, to be quite honest, the grotty, horrible rain weather we've had the last week. So hopefully things will start cheering up. So I'll leave you with that one, and I'll try to be a bit more positive on the next one. We've got a few things coming up, but I'll speak to you about those soon. So you take care out there, people, and we'll speak soon. Cheers then, bye.